Welcome, my friends, to your final 21st day of this 21-day series. I trust that you have learned quite a bit about yourself, about your potential, and about yoga and qigong, meditation, and the power of goal setting or future projection. For our final day, I'd like to do a little bit more of the power yoga style, getting in touch with as many different forms as we've covered in as paced, powerfully, but still softly, as we always are wanting to practice harmonizing our masculine, doing, power, strong, structured connections with our feminine, soft, feeling, nurturing, smooth, subtle energies. So we begin that with our qigong ready position, ready stance. 2 fists together, down at the feet, measuring out from toes, 2 heels parallel, 2 fist distance apart, and up. Lifting the toes, circling around some small circles and bringing all of our awareness to where our feet are and the pressure in the soles of the feet. Smaller and smaller circles we spiral, coming even, both feet, equal amounts of pressure on all sides. Toes are still lifting up. Inhale and spread those toes out, reach them up. Breathing in through the nose always, and exhale, pinky to big toe down. Grip the mat, make a connection. Up to the knees, locking out the kneecaps, and then exhale, soft bend, putting them just out of lock. Hands on the hips, scoop the pelvis under and forward until the lower abdomen gets tight. Then let's inhale and pull our navel in and up, standing a little taller. Holding that navel in and up, exhale, relax your shoulders, arms, hands, hips, glutes, legs, all the way down to the ankles and feet. Emptying your lungs. Inhaling up with the center of your chest towards the ceiling. With a full breath in, pull the shoulders back, shoulder blades together, exhale, round the arms forwards. Space under the armpits by pulling those elbows forward in front of you. Palm facing palm connection in front of your belly. Tip of the tongue touches the upper palate, right behind the teeth, and inhale, lift the crown. Shift your head back, chin a little bit more to chest. Exhale, relax your head, your jaw, neck, shoulders, arms, side body, hips, legs, feet. 3 empty forced breaths. Inhale, expanding the space. Exhale, contracting the space and surging the energy between your palms and arms. In the nose, like chi taffy, collecting energy from all around you. Exhale, investing that energy into a chi ball, solidifying the space in between your hands a little bit more. Feel the heat, the electric tingles. Inhale, 1 more breath. Full breath in, expand the space. And exhaling out the nose, contract, surge the space, hug the energy. Clearing our torus. Inhale and move that collected energy into the body and burn up blockages between lower, middle, and upper dantians. Reach the hands and crown up, anchor the feet and the tailbone down, and then exhale, soften. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, release. Soften those knees and hips. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. And in. Scanning your body. Bring awareness. Feel the whole system inside and outside. One more breath in this direction. Inhale up to the heart center. And exhale, reverse, breathing out, down the midline. Palms turn face out. Inhale, evaporate water, chi up. Solidifying palm, connecting palm together over the crown. Exhale and pull the rain, water, chi down through the midline. Scanning yourself, crown to sole of foot. Repeating. One more breath. Finish with the palm over the lower dantian at your belt line. Check in and notice what you feel and where you're feeling it. Give a conscious breath to every place in the body feels like it's needing a little bit more attention. And with the exhale, be sure to ease and see the energy smoothing out that area, creating space for the oxygenated life force, energized blood to flow into. Good. Now let's step to the front edge of our yoga mats and move into some super sun salutations. Inhale, swooping the arms down, out, and up overhead, filling up the lungs from the base of the sternum, the base of the abdomen all the way up to the upper sternum, touching the hands overhead and gently back bend. Exhale, bring it down to heart center. Inhale, lift the hands up. Look up, gentle back bend. Exhale, open the arms and swan dive down to the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to the tops of the shins, the lower parts of the thighs. Pull the shoulders back. Bring the chest and head forwards. Long, flat back. Before exhaling, sliding your hands down the sides of your legs and pulling your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift again. And let's bend the knees. Plant the hands next to the feet and step back into a plank. Remember protecting those wrists. Fingers are spread wide and an even amount of pressure is spread throughout each palm and all 10 digits. Inhale, flexing the core gently in and up. Exhale, down onto the knees, elbows bend to the sides, down onto the chest, down onto the chin, and flatten your feet. Float the hands and inhale, peel up into your biggest baby cobra, peeling that chest up. And exhaling the chest down. Curling the toes back under. Inhale, press onto the knees. Exhale, lift those hips high. Press the heels down. Draw the center of the chest down towards the toes and relax your neck and head into downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. look up towards your hands, and baby step, walk the dog forward up to those hands. So they're right up front next to those hands, shoulder width, 2 fist distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, long flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Lift those hips high, legs straightening. And then relax in a ragdoll. Release the legs, let the knees bend. Head is hanging, looking between your legs and behind you. Cross the arm. Grabbing either elbow, just gently sway your whole torso side to side. Loosen up your whole head, neck, shoulders, spine, all the way to the hips. Bob the body forwards and back. Shake out the head, big yeses. Shake out the head, big nose. Put the two together into an infinity wobble, or a circle, or ellipse, or whatever feels good here. Big breath in. Sigh out, let everything down. Take 3 slow, controlled breaths and peel yourself up from the base of your tailbone, 1 vertebrae up at a time. Once we're up, inhale, open the arms, lift them up overhead. Breathe all the way in. Hands touch, gentle pressure together as we shift the hips forward, back bend, and exhale. Guide those hands down through the midline to your heart center. Check in. Let's move back through, a little bit more advanced this time. Inhale, arms move up. Exhale, arms move out and down. Forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back with just your left foot. I'm mirroring you here. Plant that back foot. And then inhale, rolling up with the left arm, followed by the right, coming into our Warrior Two. In Warrior Two, I'm pressing out, the outside edge of my back foot. I'm pressing forward to the pinky toe side of my front foot with my knee stacked over my ankle. My hips are square with the long edge of my yoga mat. My hips are relaxed down. My arms are up. Fingertips right at eye level. Hands stretching out to the sides as my shoulders and shoulder blades move in and down. Crown is lifted, spine is straight, and I take a few breaths looking forward over my front fingertips. Inhale, turn the front palm face up. Exhale, cartwheel the arms, keeping a front bend in the knee. Bring that back arm to rest down on the back thigh and reach the right arm up overhead. Looking up as much as you can, get a good side stretch. One more breath here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, cartwheel the arms back down, framing the front foot, and step back into the full plank. Inhale here, strong plank. Reach those heels back, press the backs of the knees up towards the ceiling. Long line from your shoulders down to your ankles. Exhale, And reverse push-up this time. Build more arm strength. Bend those elbows back and bring the hips and chest down to meet at once. Feet flat. Elbows hugging in. Pressing into the hands this time into the full cobra. Inhale and peel those shoulders and chest up and back. Looking up gently. Take a moment to release your glutes and your low back before exhaling and coming back down. Toes curl under, elbows come in. Inhale and press back up into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Then let's take 2 steps, 2 big steps, or 3, whatever's doable for you, and walk those feet all the way up to the hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Ragdoll release. 3 breaths, peel up. Neck and head last. And then swoop the arms up. Inhale. Gentle back bend as the hands touch. Exhale and move them down to heart center. Check in. Other side. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, arms open and drop down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Step the right foot back, planting at a 30 to 45 degree angle. Inhale, the right arm up, left arm follows, coming into our warrior 2, opposite side. Front knee pressing forward over the pinky toe side of the foot, knee over ankle. Back foot pressing into the pinky toe side, long line of energy all the way up to the hip. Hips opening to the opposite side of the mat and relaxing down. Arms reach. Shoulders come in and relax down. Crown is up. Spine is straight. Eyes gaze over the front fingertips. Strong and steady, breathe. Inhale, turn that front palm face up. Exhale, cartwheel the arms back. Left arm comes up and overhead, stretch a long line, keep the front bend in your front knee. Reach, press, breathe. Two more breaths here. Inhale, back into warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the arms all the way down, framing the front foot, coming back onto the back toes, and into our plank. Inhale here. Now yogi's choice. You know what you're feeling like today. Is it knees, chest, chin? Is it reverse push-up? Or is it shift the weight forward, exhale down into a half push-up, chaturanga? Feet flatten out. Inhale, peel up into the full cobra or the upward facing dog, pressing into the feet a little bit more, lifting the knees an inch off the mat. Exhale, slowly return back, either onto the mat or into your half plank. Come back up into your full plank, and then exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. Last little trick I'll show you. If you can do this softly, we're going to try and float the feet up to our hands. So looking up at the hands, inhale, bend the knees softly, lift the hips high, shift as much as you can the weight of the hips over the shoulders to float, plant the feet. And then inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Ragdoll. Peel up, 3 breaths. Inhale, arms up. Hands together, exhale down to heart center. Check in. And turn to face. With an even amount of pressure in both feet to start, shift the weight over to the right foot. Left foot becomes light, so come onto the toes and bring the heel up over the right ankle. Pressing gently into the heel with the leg and pressing into the leg with the heel. Leg into the heel into the leg. So we have an even amount of pressure coming in together. Now if you're ready for greater balance, rise up with that foot. Bring the heel to just underneath the knee. Keep the whole of the sole of the foot now pressing into the leg and the leg into the sole of the foot. Eyes are focused on a non-moving point out in front. Core is in, spine is long and upright. You can also lift those toes up over the top of the knee, continuing to press. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, arms branch. Keep that knee drawing outside. Don't let it come all the way forward. Bring it to the side and press together. 2 breaths. Inhale, arms up. Hands together. Exhale, controlled lower leg and arms down in unison. Gently roll out that standing ankle. One direction, then the other direction. Switch. Left foot plants, right foot comes in, toes still touching the mat. Heel and leg pressed together evenly. Lift to the desired height. Eyes focused, navel in and up, spine long. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, branch. Two more breaths. To challenge your balance even more, if you're at this point, great. If you want to go further, the keys are you begin to lift your gaze higher, higher and higher until you're looking straight up overhead. Or for super challenging, and I'm still working on this one, close the eyes. Really feel the sole of your foot. Let's inhale. Bring your hands back up. Hands together, exhale, bring the arms and the leg down, controlled. Roll it out. Let's shake the arms out, Shake the legs out. Shake the hips, torso, neck and head out. Loosening up and shake out the whole body. Settle all that energy, all that flow. Make sure that you're not holding on to any excess tension. You can move intuitively. You can stretch intuitively. Trust your body to know what needs to have happen and turn your overly conscious mind off for a second. Well done, yogis. We covered a lot. If you made it through this far, you have all the links now to all the videos. I recommend going back and checking in with any of the lessons that you're drawn to. If you'd like to grow further with me, reach out via email. Email me at info@fullcirclephenomenal.com. We can work out private lessons directing yourself into the direction you would like to take your yoga practice, getting into more intermediate and advanced poses. Now, this was the start of something. Let it not be the end here. Let this be the start of something new. Noticing what changes have taken place over these 21 sessions. And note, and take my word for it, that there is no limit to the health and happiness that you're able to achieve, inside as well as outside. Relatively the same thing. Learning about all of your thoughts, welcoming them as they come, all of your emotions, all the actions happening inside and outside of you in order to see consciously that everything in your universe is just where it needs to be, perfectly in alignment. And you just do the few things that you like to do, and to the point where your life becomes what I like to label as effortlessly. You apply into your life effortless effort. As in, you're doing something, but it seems to be just part of the flow. And then over time, noting that you continue to expand your horizons, expand your boundaries. What you could do yesterday, now you can do something a little bit more today, and knowingly you can do a little bit more tomorrow. And those baby steps, whether it be in your yoga practice or your career or your relationship, can continue to amplify and stretch at this proper pace so we can enjoy each day as it comes to us. Enjoy that one next step instead of having to be worried, anxious, and stressed about getting to step 20 or about achieving this sort of relationship or that sort of career or do that sort of yoga pose or whatever. Be where you are now. Clear your mind. Focus your mind on what you want to experience and have it be enjoyable. Enjoy your imagination. Enjoy the expansion. Enjoy the practice of becoming limitless. Inhale. Lift the arms up overhead. Hands come together and we exhale them down to heart center. Giving a moment of sincere gratitude to you. Thank you for sticking with it, for practicing with me, for trusting me as your yoga teacher, and for showing up for yourself. May you keep doing it for all your days to come, forevermore. Namaste.